Hi guys, today we're taking a look on Injective ecosystem in Cosmos, primarily DojoSwap. They are the biggest native DEX on Injective, and in only 2 months they already have finished product. They have a Launchpad and airdrops associated with this Launchpad, and couple successful launches where their projects have already done multiples, some of them over 10x in just a couple of weeks. They also have created a native token standard for fractionalized NFTs on Cosmos and many other innovations that we will talk about today. Remember that if you want to have an understanding of this system, the first thing you can do is go to DeFi Llama and check the projects on specific ecosystems. They are already second in TVL and a lot of really great growth in activity over the last 7 days and 1 month. But also, if you want to have up-to-date information, you need to be around people who are already doing this for a while and have experience. Our private Discord is usually the best place to have access to this information. And before going into more details, we cannot have a Cosmos video without the reminder that Cosmos staking is still probably the best way to passively get airdrops. If you simply stake tokens on Atom, so Cosmos Hub, Celestia, Injective, Osmosis, and others, you have access to new product launches and basically free airdrops when projects launch. They give it to their existing Cosmos ecosystem stakers. Also, don't forget that you have active proposals for your staking tokens. So you basically go to governance, from dashboard governance. You, of course, you can also read if you want to actually read to know what you're signing. But generally, you can just see the majority vote and just vote with what you are okay with. You simply sign the transaction, a couple cents in gas fees, and you're good to go. All right, now let's take a look at all the functionalities that DojoSwap is offering. Also, you can see that they have some pretty good and reputable partners here in the Partners tab. First and foremost, they are a decentralized exchange, which means that they allow token swaps and liquidity provision. You can also zap your tokens directly, which means if you have only one of the LP pair, you can simply use that one to LP directly. Most important tab for us is this token airdrops, which includes a certain concept of net worth, which means that every time you are using the platform, you're basically getting a bigger net worth of your tokens. So if you're basically pairing with Dojo token, which is obviously their native token, you are incurring more and more net worth, which will give you allocation for their new Launchpad token airdrops. Basically, how this works, during a snapshot period, if you have an allocation, if you have a liquidity pool of the tokens that you have here, you are automatically qualified for the airdrop of the Launchpad token. So in our case, we have Ninja Labs, for example, it's starting on March 5th and snapshot period is until March 10th. And in this time, if you are present in the DojoSwap ecosystem, you will automatically qualify for the airdrop of this token. We also have a couple more upcoming ones, and you can see all the details in the airdrop tab. But yeah, this is an incredibly cool concept because it does not lock up your tokens. It simply rewards you for using the platform with the new project launches. This is like a mini Cosmos ecosystem in its own right. Now let's take a look at how exactly the Launchpad process works. So during the time of the Launchpad, you have your raising token, which means you need to form the LP that is required for this specific Launchpad project. Once you have your LP token here, you will automatically be rewarded with a certain amount of net worth, and this net worth during a random time of a snapshot that is being taken in this period will determine what is your allocation of the airdrop that you will actually receive. Usually it is very oversubscribed, and usually, of course, the total amount that is funded will be proportionately distributed to everyone who has contributed. So once your allocation is in, then you will be able to claim your tokens once the period actually finishes. In this case, it was March 1st. Also, don't forget that if you have your LP token, make sure it's not in the farm because you actually cannot claim your allocation if it's currently being farmed. Now, regarding the other functionalities that they have a farming tab as well, where you can get really nice APRs on a zero impermanent loss pairing, such as Dojo INJ and INJ, as well as Hydro INJ and Dojo INJ. However, if you wish to participate in airdrops, you will need to make an LP that includes Dojo and INJ in most cases. But again, this is specific to certain projects, so make sure to check here in this tab over here. They also have a liquid staking product, which is creating a huge APR as well. And you can see the details here because this is included also the validator APR, which is normal for Injective, about 15-16%, but also the farming and trading APRs are included in the liquid staking derivative, Dojo INJ. And lastly, they also have a Ninja Vault where basically you can single-sidedly stake your tokens and generate some really crazy APRs as well. Quite inflationary, so I would be careful with this one, but again, it is an option to consider. And regarding this liquid staking part, remember you have a 24 days unlock period, so make sure you don't lock any tokens that you will need in a 3-week period. Taking a look at the last tab, which is the NFT tab, they have created a new token standard as mentioned before. It is the Sushi Fighter NFT, and they are allowing it to basically be sold and traded on decentralized exchanges. It works in a simple token burning mechanism where a new NFT token is minted every time you buy or sell the ERC20 or in this case CW20 token version. There's a whole Medium article regarding this, but a good thread on Ethereum version is on Bankless to help you understand about how this mechanism even works, because it's quite new and quite innovative. There was a Pandora ERC404 collection on Ethereum that has pioneered this technology less than a month ago, and it is gaining so much traction. They have collected 300 million in TVL in just a couple of weeks, and if they can replicate this on Injective, it's going to be actually incredible. Right, and let's take a look at the token performance over the last couple of weeks. So they have been doing multiple X's already. The Dojo token is really good position, well positioned currently, but again, we don't know the future holds. Just because they're doing really well right now, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. For the end, I would just like to stress out the fact that this is not sponsored content. It's just that I don't remember the last time I was this impressed by the innovation a project is delivering on the market. They have so many more other things like such as token factories where you create a token, manage token. You can see their partners and successful launches here in this tab as well. Ninja Roll, for example, is a betting platform, and there's just a lot to explore and look forward to in the future. If you are looking forward to taking part in this, be sure to not waste any time as all of this information is time sensitive. This is why we always recommend that you like and subscribe with the bell notifications on for our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to drop them in the comments below. We're waiting for you in our private Discord where we share this kind of alpha daily. And if you're ready to take your game to the next level, we're waiting for you there. Have an amazing day and till next time.